You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Guys, I do believe that the celebration of criminal activity needs to end, even when it comes to sports. Now, you guys remember in the NBA bubble, the main reason why they actually were wearing the Black Lives Matter shirts is because of George Floyd. Now, George Floyd, at the time of his death, was actually engaged in criminal activity. And another aspect of George Floyd is that he also pointed a gun at a pregnant woman's belly during a home invasion. He was a criminal. But yet you had organizations, athletes out there all supporting him. Jacob Blake was engaged in criminal activity when a cop actually shot him, and now he's in a wheelchair. The NBA decided to actually cancel games in the bubble. They did. Now, the NFL, that brings us to this. Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver now actually got robbed and assaulted by criminals. I'm wondering if sports leagues are actually going to praise this guy, the criminal, if he's actually caught and he actually dies in police custody. Will they be celebrating him? Stop celebrating criminals. Look here, guys. This is on a Breitbart right here. Eagles player robbed, assaulted at gunpoint amid crime wave. Yeah, this was in Maryland right here. And this is Zach Pascal, Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver, fresh off playing in the Super Bowl. And the suspects don't know where they're at. Not exactly sure if we actually find them. We will have to see. But crime is definitely a problem here in this country. And I do believe that athletes should actually be out there trying to promote stopping crime rather than actually, supporting leftist causes. But let's look at this, guys. 2 suspects allegedly robbed and assaulted Eagles wide receiver Zach Pascal in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, early Friday. Law enforcement officials in Prince George's County say the duo approached Pascal, then grabbed a diamond necklace while pointing a gun at the football player, according to the New York Post. Now, out here in Houston, Southwest Houston, I believe this is actually in Southwest Houston. Every time I turn on the news out here, there's something going down in Southwest Houston. That's why I don't actually go into the city of Houston. That's why I don't want to live in the city of Houston. Because this guy was just at a gas station. Two young kids just walked up on the guy with a semi-automatic gun, and it's caught on camera. And they tried to take his keys to his car. Now, they didn't succeed because I don't believe they didn't know what they were doing. These were 2 young kids with hoods over their faces. They had no idea what they're doing. But essentially, they robbed the guy. They couldn't get away with his car. They were trying to carjack him. They didn't succeed. Something is always happening. There's a problem with crime in this country. Get out these cities. That's all I got to tell you. It goes on here. At the scene, he was reportedly treated for minor injuries. Now authorities are searching for the suspects connected to the alleged incident. So I'm assuming that they probably roughed him up a little bit since they actually had a gun. They took his necklace. Man. And the New York Post actually is the one that I believe initially reported that. That's a picture of Zach Pascal right there. It does say here, meanwhile, social media users expressed their opinions on the report. One person writing, quote, before I even opened the article to read it, I knew it had to have happened in PG County or Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore is really bad. I would never want to live in Baltimore. And honestly, if I was an NFL player, I wouldn't even want to play there. And Baltimore is a dumpster fire. The schools are failing. Crime is running amok. It is crazy. Let's see here. Quote, ain't life grand in Big Guys America, another user said. Apparently referencing to the crime wave sweeping across the country while under Beijing Biden's watch. The incident reportedly happened outside Pascal's home, so they were at his house. And I'm pretty sure that these NFL players probably live in nice neighborhoods. It happened around 2:25 a.m. All things DC MDVA noted in a social media post. Yeah, so right here, let's go over here to Twitter. I don't even know. Oh, okay, I don't know why Twitter actually has that sensitive material. It's nothing more than a picture right there. But they put out the Eagles' wide receiver Zach Pascal was assaulted and robbed at gunpoint early Friday morning outside his home in Prince George's County. The robbery took place in Upper Marlboro around 2:25 a.m. Prince George's police said, quote, "Hope he's okay. Same happened to my buddy a few years back in this area," one commenter replied. The Eagles have reportedly spoken with Pascal, who was born in Upper Marlboro, so he's from the area, and we're happy to hear he's doing fine. According to a Gallup article published in October, quote, "Americans are more likely now than at any time over the past 5 decades to say there is more crime in a local area than there was a year ago. The 56% of U.S. adults who reported an increase in crime where they live marks a 5-year percentage point uptick since last year, and the highest by 2 points in Gallup's trend dating back to 1972. Right here it says, meanwhile, the majority of American voters lay blame at the feet of woke politicians for the crime wave plaguing the nation, according to an October poll. The latest Harvard-Harris poll shows that 64% of voters say woke politicians are responsible for an increase in crime across American communities, while only 36% blame other factors. Yeah, so there you have it, guys. Hopefully, he's gonna be okay. Hopefully, the injuries weren't too bad. He's from the area, but man, still, I'm pretty sure he's living in a decent neighborhood, and they show up at his house at 2:25 in the morning and rob him. Yeah, but at least he's gonna be okay. I would highly suggest constitutional carry become the law of the land. That would pretty much put an end to all the crime that's actually going on out there. I mean, I have my gun, and I live in a decent neighborhood, but I wouldn't be surprised if something popped off over here. I mean, crime can happen everywhere. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. If somebody else has a gun and you got a gun, they're probably more than likely probably not going to actually try to attack you and rob you. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.